let go. Maybe it's a little too late, cause I already put my all to the table. Everything about me from the get-go. There goes another love song. Hate that it's becoming my usual. Taking things slow, I just can't control. Baby, I'm incapable of it. Then one day, show up like heaven sent you here. So I say, hello, how you doing? Nice to meet you. All my friends telling me she might be Beppu. Now I can't go back, yeah, you know I'm caught up in you. I get obsessed so easily. Like honestly, what the fuck is wrong with me? I go 2 nights out with the girl and I think I'm in love. Why do I fall so easily? Or is it that she's so perfect to me? I can't keep on meeting the love of my life like this. But I guess I'm obsessed with you. Think I'm doing better. Took a little but I got my head on. Finally taking a good care of me, myself, and I don't wanna wait no more. Trying everything I can, like meditating, keeping myself busy down to every second. So I don't have time to fantasize. What could have been like you and I. Then again, show up like heaven sent you here. So I say, hello, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I saw the plane.
Good morning! Today we are going to Yufuin.
Now can't go back, yeah, you know I'm caught up in you. I get obsessed so easily. Like honestly, what the fuck is wrong with me? I go 2 nights out with the girl and I think I'm in love. Why do I fall so easily? Oh, is it that she's so perfect to me? Keep on getting the love of my life like this. But I guess I'm obsessed with you. I get obsessed so easily. Like honestly, what the fuck is wrong with me? I go 2 nights out with the girl and I think I'm in love. And why do I fall so easily? Or is it that she's so perfect for me? I can't keep on meeting the love of my life like this. But I guess I'm obsessed with you.
あなたのこと考えすぎて不安になって動けなくなってもしかしたらあの時よりも今の方がずいぶんマシかもしれないあなたがしたいと言ってたこと幼い自分でしてやれなくてもしかしたらあの時よりも今の方がずいぶんマシかもしれない た日は台風の日で涙が出るのを見られ進んだがもしかしたらそのせいなのか今でもはっきり覚えているのはもしかしたらあの時よりも今の方がずいぶんマシかもしれないGood morning, curtains dancing in the sunrise. Babies crawling on the floor. And we don't have to go to Mississippi. Bring no river to your side. Baby, we find love in these moments. We don't even have to try. I could sing a song, but the words just wouldn't do. So I sing hallelujah, hallelujah, babe. Just take a walk, hallelujah. Sun is out, hallelujah. Kissing you, hallelujah. Dream of you, hallelujah. Look at you, hallelujah. Loving you, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah.
Ini bisa lihat mountain.
Everything, hallelujah. Remember times I was stranded all alone, feeling left out to dry. Then we circle back with tears in our eyes, singing hallelujah, hallelujah, babe. Somehow I could reach across your mind. I would pull out all the hurt. Tried to write this song, but my words just wouldn't do. So I sing hallelujah, hallelujah, babe. I'm kissing you, hallelujah. Dreaming you, hallelujah. Look at you, hallelujah.
Oish.
Loving you, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah. Everything, hallelujah.
Sun is setting and you're right here by my side, and the movie is playing,
てみても風景の物足りなさに君の影を見た Can you feel it? いっそもうこの際誰もいない遠くへ間違いない私は心の奥の君にまだ恋してる泣いたように笑うボーイ重なり合ったつもりでいただけどレイに雲晴らすことできずに明かりを待ってるもう一度空っぽでいよう煙のようにふかしたセリフの匂いが消えない消えない
Oh, wow.
Can you feel it? いっそもうこの際見たことない遠くへルビタのどの端で今を潰してた時に恋焦がれている泣いたように笑うボーイ似た者同士のつもりでいただけどレイに雲晴らすことできずに救いを待ってる確かめ合って大人になった
Middle finger tree, is it yuzu?
そこには愛が確かにあったあなたの前で子供になった
Jangan depan.
巡り巡って子供になったいっそもうこの際誰もいない遠くへ間違いない私は心の奥の君にまだ恋して 시작하는 너에게 이 노래는 이름이 G로 시작하는 널 위해 이 노래는 이름이 G로 시작하는 너에게 이 노래는 이름이 G로 시작하는 널 위해 써봤어 어때 괜찮아 맘에 들어 어때 널 사랑해 나는 사랑해 난 미친 것 같은 너 때문에 제로 시작하는 모든 것이 다 좋아 김치찜 보란제 육정식 SMYG보다 JYP 지하우지 방시 저스틴 비버 제이지 조나단 제이디스 전기 충격이 죄협정 상수전 찬성전 잠시 인정하니 아직 알겠어 다시 지형 킴 자꾸 feel like 준지 자꾸 말마지 앉아서 그때 부처님보다 나는 Jesus 너 때문에 I'm getting religious A, B, C, D, E, F, G 다 필요 없지 Life is J 이름이 G로 시작하는 너에게